Hello kindergartners, this is the video for week 7. If you have already participated in some of the choice board activities that involve the sun or the earth or the moon, then you might already understand what makes us have the days and the nights and the seasons. But today we're going to explore this together. Why are there so many hours of daylight now? And why does the sun feel so hot? The sun is still shining at bedtime when it's time to go to bed. And then it's shining in the morning before most people get up.
Do you remember how cold and dark it was last winter? We hardly ever got to see the sun. What makes the change? Why does the sun feel hot now, but it didn't feel so hot last winter?
Well, first you need to know that the earth is always spinning.
It takes one day for the earth to spin around one time. The side of the earth that is toward the sun has daytime, while the side of the earth that is away from the sun has night.
So that explains our days and nights. But the earth is always spinning, but we can't feel it because we're in Earth's atmosphere where we're protected.
Otherwise, we would get very dizzy spinning all the time.
It's a little different to understand the Earth's seasons. In order to understand the Earth's seasons, there's another concept we need to learn.
That is the path of the Earth around the sun. Do you know the Earth revolves around the sun?
The sun actually never moves.
It stays right where it's at.
Why do we say then that the sun's coming up or the sun's going down when the sun isn't actually moving? I guess it's because to our eyes it actually looks like it is moving, but in reality we're the ones moving on Earth. We're spinning.
The Earth is tilted slightly. It spins around but stays tilted all the time while it revolves around the sun. It takes one full year for the Earth to go around the sun one time.
Oh, for example, if you are 6 years old, then the Earth has gone around the sun 6 times since you were born.
Since the Earth is tilted, the northern hemisphere is closer to the sun during the months of April through October, and the southern hemisphere is farther during those months. That makes the northern hemisphere have spring and summer, while the southern hemisphere has fall and winter. However, as the Earth continues to revolve around the sun, the northern hemisphere gets farther away, October through April, and the southern hemisphere is closer. This makes the northern hemisphere have fall and winter during those months, and the southern hemisphere have spring and summer. This is what gives us 4 seasons in the northern and southern parts of the Earth. However, if you live closer to the center line, that's the equator. People who live in those regions on Earth will not usually have 4 distinct seasons, but rather more mild weather with some rainy seasons.
So let's review.
What makes days and nights? The Earth rotating on its axis when one side faces the sun and the other side faces the dark. What makes seasons change? Seasons change as the Earth orbits the sun, causing either the northern or southern hemispheres to be closer or farther away.
Have a great weekend and enjoy the sun!